I feel so bad right now because I think I have a cold or something. Um, but yeah, I think that's the type of housemates that I want. The thing that I most want for myself is confidence. Um, and therefore, I think the thing that I find most attractive in a guy is confidence. Um, but yeah, I think an arrogant twat like Eric um, is probably the type that I prefer. Why? Because they're harder to catch, and but they're also like more likely to make a fool of themselves. But they're also so full of pride that if they did make a fool of themselves, they would probably be able to just laugh at themselves if they didn't realize. Like Eric, he was looking for this mermaid and he didn't find it. Well, he did find her, but he didn't realize that he found her. And because of that, he would have felt a bit stupid afterwards, going a whole 3 days looking for this mermaid and not realizing that he's already found her. I suppose 3 days isn't very long. And likewise, if there is going to be any housemates, in the house, they are going to end up making if they're Christian and they're denying me, they are going to be made a fool of afterwards because they're going to look back and think, okay, yeah, I was with God this whole time, and they might be a bit shocked. But if they're very confident people, um, confident, strong, kind of arrogant people, they might actually just be able to accept that, okay, they're not God, they're not going to be as good as me, they never can be as good as me. You know, I think that's the thing about George. Like he has good. Oh, my nose is running. He has good and bad qualities. But yeah, I feel like he was quite arrogant. He always wanted to be better than me, and kind of always made me feel not. No, he sometimes made me feel like he was better until I realized that I was God. And as soon as I realized that I was God, suddenly it was like, no, I'm better than you. And yeah, I don't know, but his pride and arrogance didn't bother me so much because he was quite smart, and therefore I think that would be the type of housemate that I would want. Someone who's not going to just want sex or whatever, because that just pisses me off a bit, and it will probably be very awkward for them. To be in a house with someone that you really want to have sex with, but you can't. I mean, it's just gonna they're just gonna end up walking out. If you're thinking about a long term, they might want to leave or something. I don't know. So it needs to be someone who kind of is strong in themselves. I do like a mixture. When you watch the Big Brother houses, you don't just want them all the same age. You want older and younger, and the older ones are better to talk to. And I think, I did have one friend before I was Crisis was who was a very kind of older guy. He did hit on me a lot, like pretty much all the time. But we went to drinks. I met him in the gym. It was the sort of the Virgin Active gym. But yeah, he was a lot older than me, and I think he knew that, he didn't. If I turned him down, he didn't get too bothered by it because he knew that, I'm like under half his age or something. So, but yeah, I do find it difficult being around people because, well, not so much girls, so much guys, but more so guys. But I don't know. Those are the type of housemates you need. Some hot girls, some really attractive hot girls that can make me look ugly, um, and or can distract the audience so that they get more seen than me. Um, and maybe some loudmouth girls who like to shout off, and maybe some wise, intelligent, older mother figures so that I don't look like the mother, so that they do. Um, and yeah, that's the sort of, and then guys of all ages. Maybe I don't know if you want to bring religion into early, but I don't know. It's a possibility. I would though avoid. I don't know. Should there be a Muslim in that? I don't know. I mean, I feel like because I really don't want to encourage like war between Muslim countries, and I really don't want that. But then again, I feel like they're backwards, and so I feel like I have to be careful because if they're going to do the opposite of what I do, then that's really bad. So I just don't know what I don't know how much what I'm saying is affecting the world, and but yeah, I'll let you decide if there should be um, Asian people. Oh, yeah, I don't want to feel like I'm leaving them out. That's basically, um, anyone can come to God, and anyone can probably accept me and stuff. So we'll see. Time will tell, but yeah.